And welcome back aboard the night bus. Magical transport for the stranded witch, wizard, or muggle. I'm Corey.
I'm Jackie.
And I'm drowning. I'm Jamie.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I literally waited until he was taking a drink of pop
You did, man.
and then started the intro because that's how we roll.
I'll remember you for that.
Well, as long as you don't take my draft pick, we're good.
Ah,
Speaking of, we're attempting another draft. Since the last week's draft was so fun, we decided to do it again. This time, instead of doing Harry Potter characters, we're building a heist team to perform a heist. So, explain what we're heisting, Jackie.
set the scenario for us.
All right. We're going after classified documents inside of an FBI building on the 15th floor of a 30-floor building. So it's not at the top, it's not at the bottom, right dead in the middle. That little sweet spot where you're going to have to work to get in there.
Mm-hmm. It's located in New York City.
New York City, so there's other buildings around it, taller, smaller, depending on how you want to try to get in.
Yep.
Subway systems, sewers, all that. Got 5-man teams,
Yep. 5-man team.
5-man or woman team.
Yeah. And it's up to you who's on, what's on the team. You don't have to have designated things. You could have a team of just all muscle, all brainiacs. Your approach or getaway may or may not involve a driver, so you may or may not need a getaway driver. It's completely up to you and how you approach the heist.
I really think between the three of us, we're going to have vastly different ideas on how to handle this.
I think we
yeah.
are.
I think we've all went totally different routes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can guarantee that.
So we've got classified documents on the 15th floor of a 30-floor building, middle of New York. This is an FBI building with all the
Yes.
security and assets available to the FBI.
Yeah, the documents are hard copies to where you can't try to break in from the outside with hackers and stuff like that. You got to actually
You got
go
to get people in
put
and get
hands
the
on.
materials and get those people out.
Yes. Now, we didn't come up with different scenarios about what this or that, just what we would think would be a good team going in and being able to do the things we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Might describe a little bit of how we plan on getting there and getting it done, but, you know.
Now, I got a few questions on the people we pick, and to Corey, what Corey said earlier, we're picking from across television, movies, I guess books, even if you wanted to go that route.
Yeah, you could.
I doubt any of us have, but
No, I didn't go book route.
I
Neither
didn't
did
either.
I.
I was just that's there. Now, and we can't use two people from the same.
Movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, on our own team. Obviously, if you take somebody from a franchise, then I can take somebody from a franchise. Not the same person, but from that franchise.
Right.
But once you've got someone from that movie franchise or that TV series on your team, you can't take anybody else from that series or franchise to
so
put
you
on your
couldn't
team.
pick the entire cast of Ocean's 11 or something.
No,
No, because
no.
that was my
Or the
first
whole
pick.
cast of, say, Fast and Furious, like I
Corey
believe Corey
wanted.
would have probably went.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Well, the fact it's in New York City really changed that. If we'd have been anywhere else where there's any bit of open road, Fast and Furious all day long.
Well, I mean, they done some stuff in New York. Wasn't it New York? Where all the cars started driving on their own, falling from the sky. If it wasn't New York, it was New York-esque.
It was one of the cities.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty
No.
crowded.
We also can't pick like the Justice League.
Yeah, no superheroes, no superpowers.
No superpowers, nothing supernatural, no magic.
No Doctor Who.
Yeah, no Doctor Who, no Wizarding World. All
Should we say no Sherlock Holmes? I hadn't even thought about him just now, but
well, I don't see why you would need to. I mean, it's Sherlock Holmes.
yeah, I'm just saying.
I mean, he's master of disguise, too.
Sherlock Holmes is pretty powerful. But, I mean, I guess if you want to take him.
He's not superhero.
No, he's
so,
still
yeah.
a
I mean, and I never even considered anyone from Sherlock. But I guess you could use him if you had picked that or wanted to go that route.
Well, yeah. Like I said, we didn't. He doesn't have no superpowers. He's not no magical creature, nothing like that. So, plain Jane person, you can pick him.
Yeah, I don't see why. Yeah, you could definitely use Sherlock if you wanted to.
Okay.
or anyone from the Sherlock show,
Yeah.
or
Moriarty.
any of the Doctor Who. I mean, if you're gonna go Sherlock, you got to go Sherlock's brother.
Oh yeah, I mean he's the one in government. So
Why can't I never remember his name?
Mycroft.
Mycroft. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so Mycroft is the one you'd want at that.
Yeah.
But boy, I hadn't even considered any of that.
Literally just now popped in my head.
You wouldn't want to go like old school Sherlock because that's from Victorian. That just wouldn't work today.
Yeah.
I mean, you could use them, I guess.
Yeah.
But why would you want to?
Yeah, he wouldn't know the.
You had to be, fish out of water on that one. So,
Yep.
I'd add a question before we get to picking people. When you pick these people, you have all their skills and abilities.
Yes. From
you
that
also have
movie
their connections.
Yeah.
And their now this is very important. Their ability to contract outside help.
No.
No.
Your team's only 5 men.
You only got
Right.
5 people.
So
But if one of your people's skill is arranging things,
well,
see, that's my question.
Well, what do you mean by arranging things? Arranging IDs or something like that? Fake IDs?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Long as it's only your 5 people going into the building and doing everything,
right.
and
Yeah.
coming back out.
Okay,
But
yeah.
if you're trying to get fake credentials and stuff, that's perfectly fine.
yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, it ain't too. Because if you start doing people that have connections and hiring people to come in, then you just went from 5-man team to a 50-man team. It'd be way too easy just to contract it out and have somebody else come in. Really wouldn't need 5 team members. You just need one person. I've got a couple of people that could have done that.
Definitely.
In mind, yeah.
Definitely.
A couple that could have done it. And been good to go. We're going to roll dice to see who goes first, who gets their first picks, like we did last time. I'll be the guinea pig and go first. 4.
Hey, 4.
That's not good, not bad.
You want to or you want me to?
Yeah, I'll go next. Last week I got the last pick. This time
Well,
maybe
I
I'll
got
do
the
a
first
little better.
one last time, so that's fair enough.
5.
Oh.
I'm
Need
not going
6
last.
to beat. Hey,
He
look
got
what
a-
I got.
He got
4,
a 6.
5, 6.
Well,
Didn't that kind of happen last time?
it did. Just
Actually, yes.
not in the same order, but yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it was lower numbers last time though. 'Cause I think last week I rolled like a 3, then somebody rolled a 4, and somebody rolled a 5. But it was in
I
order.
really want to keep this blue dye, man. This thing is really, really cool.
I mean, you keep it.
It keeps falling on 6.
Well, it stays in the.
Yeah, you got 5 that time.
All right, who's your first pick?
First pick's Red Reddington from Blacklist.
I already knew that was coming.
Not a bad pick. Never even thought about him.
Again, for Red's amazing amount of resources.
Yes, he does.
Little problem with Red is Red's not going to be able to go in the building himself. He's on the FBI most wanted list.
Well, yeah.
They're going to
that
supply
does
him
hamper things.
instantly.
Well, isn't he working for the FBI right now, though?
No. Yes.
No. Yes. Which one?
Well, he is.
Well, basically, what season are you taking him from?
I'm only up to like season 4, so that's as much knowledge as I have on him.
Okay.
And yes, he is, I guess, what you'd call FBI adjacent.
I mean, that's fine. A couple of my people may
But
not be.
still, the FBI at large is not going to let Red Reddington walk into the building.
Well, I mean, all your guys don't have to go into the building. He can
That's
be
what I'm saying.
outside.
I
He
need
could be
Red
the
more for his resources.
resources and brains. I mean, he could be the one, guiding everything.
So that's what I want Red for. So that's my first pick is Red Reddington.
All right.
Alrighty then. With my first pick, even though somebody alluded to it earlier, even though we are in the city, I'm still got to do it. My first pick is Dominic Toretto. Got to have some muscle, and in case I don't plan on the getaway trying to get away through cars in the streets of New York. Just don't think that'll work, but still, just in case. And like I said, he's muscle. So I'm taking Dominic Toretto with the first overall pick.
Not bad.
Or the second
not
overall
bad.
pick. My first pick.
Something we forgot to mention. Our team's got a week prep time.
Yeah, you got 1 week to prepare for this.
Yeah. All right. I'm taking Jason Statham from The Bank Job.
Okay, I was curious what movie you was going with him from because he's got a lot of heist movies.
Yes. I guess his name was Terry Leather in it.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name was in it.
That's what it shows on when I looked him up.
Yeah, that sounds right. So
I'm picking him. That's going to be my main leader. I've got he's a little bit of jack of all trades. You know, he's good with firearms. He's can plan shit.
Mm-hmm.
Muscle. But just all around. And he's smooth. I can see him smooth talking his weight in there.
That's another key thing with some of the picks is, you know.
You got to have a little charisma to get in past the other guards and stuff.
Yeah.
Act like you own the place.
That definitely won't happen with Dominic Toretto.
No. He ain't going to look like he belongs any damn where in an FBI building except in handcuffs. Now, you could always have somebody throw him in handcuffs, march him in, and then work you around through there that way. Like I said, there's lots of ways to work it.
That's where my man Red comes in on mine to scheme the possibilities of how to get inside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's a con man. Well, a lot of jack of all trades, really.
Yeah, he definitely is off a blacklist. Because, I mean, he can do a little bit of anything. He knows just about everybody.
Knows everybody.
Just about anything you need.
He could definitely come up with a scenario to get the team inside, pose them as whatever, you know. Contractors doing a job on the inside of the building.
Yeah. Or they could be literally...
Guards bringing in an inmate, like you said.
Yeah, or they could literally be the ones bringing him in.
Dude, keep going. I like how you're thinking. Get my team a win here.
I can't be doing
Get
all
my
y'all
team a
work
win.
for
Oh,
you.
yeah. My team's bringing Red in. But you just got my main man inside completely legit. Thank you very much, Jackie.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I never considered that. I appreciate the tip-off. Appreciate you.
I can't believe you didn't consider how it literally starts.
I was actually keeping Red out of the building because it's an FBI building.
Yeah.
But now, that's perfect.
But if you remember the very first episode of Blacklist,
Oh, yeah, he walks in, yeah.
gives himself up, and then starts working for him.
All right. So there, man. You just got my main man inside the building. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Wasn't sure what I was going to do with Red exactly, but there we go. Actually, it might be best to keep Red on the outside. Where are we at?
It's your pick.
Your pick.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Number 2.
Cool. Next pick. Has anyone seen Prison Break? Now, my people have a week's prep time, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Then I want Michael Schofield.
Was that the one that had the tattoos on him?
That's him. You give him a week with the schematics and the diagrams of that building and the ground underneath and the adjacent buildings, he'll find your way in and out. In case they got to get out without being, well, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Michael Schofield.
All right.
He's the plan, my in route, and definitely my escape route. If things go sideways, you got to get out quick.
Yeah.
Having problems over there?
Well, I was going to go a different route. So I'm basically taking Dom, kind of eliminated somebody else that I had planned on taking. Basically what I'm looking at now is I need some tech. I need somebody that can, you know, hack into stuff and do something like that. And I'm just trying to decide who I want.
I've already got my tech guy.
But I don't know who I want yet, so I'll just put that pick off. And kind of going along with my first pick, I'm just going to go with just some more muscle. And I'm going to go from the movie The Town, one of the greatest heist movies of all time.
It is a good movie.
And I'm going to take Jeremy Renner's character who I'm trying to look up his name right now. He's basically James Coughlin. That's his name in the show. James Coughlin. And he is very much like just ready to go at a moment's notice. He's the person in the heist that, like, if we were heisting like at a bank or something where there's going to be people, I wouldn't pick him because he's quick to fire. Like, just shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah.
But for this FBI building, him and Dominic together, I mean, that's just rampage. And, you know, one of the favorite scenes from the movie is when Ben Affleck's character comes up to him and says, I need your help. You can never ask me, you can't ask me why, you can never talk about it again, and we're going to hurt some people.
Whose car are we going to take?
Whose car are we taking?
Yep.
It's just like, I need that dude on my team. So I am taking Jeremy Renner's character from The Town, James Coughlin.
All right, I'm picking my tech guy.
Okay.
And y'all going to think, what the hell are you picking this person for? But he's off of Mission Impossible. Benji.
Yep. See.
Off of Mission Impossible.
Okay. Yep. He
Simon Pegg.
He was on my short list.
Because even though he's not muscle or nothing like that, he's been undercover a couple times. He knows a little bit, but he's just a damn good tech guy.
Oh, he's the
if
best.
I need into something, if I need to hack security cameras, locks, or something like that, that's my main guy. That's my go-to guy.
Yeah, he's the best. When it comes to tech people, I was looking at, he was the best. There was one reason I wasn't going to take him, though, and we'll get to that later. Your pick, Jamie?
Well, I'm going to have a tech guy also. Now, I got Schofield, who's laid out all the groundwork, ins and outs. I got Red, who's funding everything.
Mm-hmm.
So he can supply the tech guy with all the equipment that he needs. But I need a good tech guy. I'm going to go with a guy y'all have never heard of.
Okay.
But anybody that is familiar with Supernatural is going to know who I'm talking about. And it's got nothing to do with supernatural abilities. It's Ash. And Ash has got the legit tech capabilities because he got kicked out of MIT.
Ah. Yeah.
And
You just kind of gave me an idea for a tech person, but yeah.
so he'll be my man on the outside if they run into an issue, if they need cameras shut down, doors opened up, whatnot. All the things technological. Ash is my guy.
Yeah.
With Red footing the bill for all the high tech equipment.
Yeah. That'll work.
Yeah.
Ash never has to be in the building. He's probably in a van a block away handling everything.
That's how my tech guy's going to be.
His setup.
Mine's not going to be in a van. Mine's going to be in the sewers, tapped into the wiring system going into the building.
Nice.
Mine will be in the same place he was in the movie. Now, I ain't taking this person yet, but anyway, when I get to him, yeah. With my next pick, I was a little worried at first when you mentioned Mission Impossible.
Oh, you thought I was going to go with Tom Cruise, didn't you?
My very last pick, who I said I was waiting for last because I knew nobody would take him, I'm going to go ahead and take him now, is going to be Ethan Hunt from Mission Impossible.
See,
just because he's the second we decided we were robbing something from inside a building, FBI protected, he was always going to be on my team. Ethan Hunt is
very first
the best. Exactly. So this is not his first go-around of robbing secrets from the government that he's got to physically get in the building and get. He's done it before.
Yeah, see, I was going to pick him, but we said we couldn't have two from the same thing, and I had
That's why
Benji.
I couldn't take Benji. That's the sole reason I could take Benji, because if I took Benji, I can't take Ethan Hunt.
Well, see, I picked Benji because I had Jason Statham. I didn't need...
Yeah.
I didn't really need him.
And now that I've got my two muscle, they're more of a distraction. This was my plan all along. Ethan Hunt's going to be stealthily getting in there while, Dominic and Coughlin are just wreaking havoc with the FBI agents.
My pick is going to be Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. Angelina Jolie version.
Okay.
The first one.
Okay. I had not even thought about her. That's a good pick.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Handle herself in a fight.
Handle herself in a fight. Knows how to get in past traps and everything.
Yep.
Plus, is sexy enough to walk right past some guards and has the charisma to worm her way in. I was like, man, I need a good female in there, and that was the first thing that popped up.
I was just having I had the same conversation earlier with Jamie.
It's too easy. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah. It's probably the second thing that popped up. But.
Yeah, pretty much. I was gonna go with Angelina Jolie off of Hackers, and have her be my tech person.
You could have went with her off of Salt. In Salt, she's a hacker. She works for the FBI.
Yeah, I watched it. It was good. I didn't like her that much
CIA.
in that one. Yeah, I didn't like her that much in that one. It wasn't one about her. The acting was good. It just wasn't one of her better roles.
Yeah.
But Hackers was. Anybody's ever watched the movie Hackers, old school movie? That.
Yeah,
is
when
you
you
had to
say
have
that,
some
most
skills
people's
back
going to
there.
think of the modern TV show Hackers.
No, we're talking about the old school movie. I think it come out.
I don't know either one of them.
That's like one of her first roles.
I've heard of it. I haven't watched it.
Oh, I can't believe you never watched it.
Nope. Never seen it.
You also could have took her from Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
See, I also thought about that one. But, again, I still like her as Laura Croft.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm just saying that if you wanted to knock out tech and skills
Yeah,
in
well,
one.
even tech-wise, she's still pretty good with tech in that one. Not as good as her tech guy, but she's pretty good at tearing tech up. She tore his damn robot all to hell.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, so I got my bronze. I've got my tech guy. I've got all around just sexy and cunning. So I've got two more people left, and I know exactly who one of them's going to be. I still ain't narrowed down my last one yet. That one's going to be a little hard.
Well,
So
then,
it's on Jamie now.
your pick, your fourth character.
Well, I'm going to go a similar route that you just went. I need someone who's smart, definitely familiar with theft, and has a way of turning heads.
Oh, no, you're taking my pick.
The Bishop, Red Notice, Gal Gadot.
That is not my pick, but that would have been that's better than my pick. I don't know. I did not think of her. I'm kicking myself now.
So that is my number 4. Very capable on her own, smart,
Yeah, that was
good in a fight.
That was a better pick than who I'm going with. Dang it.
Definitely no problem with being a thief.
No, that's for sure.
I think she'd work well with the rest of my team.
Yeah.
So I got her and Schofield going in with Red. I may leave Red on the outside managing things, though. He might be a good radio man on the outside. I got Ash taking care of all my tech problems from the van down the road.
Yeah.
Could go either way with Red. I could use him on the inside or the outside.
Yeah.
But, yep, that's my number 4.
Alex, that's a really good pick. So for my fourth pick, we're all kind of just, you started it, so we're just snowballing it. But I was already having a conversation with Jamie about who I was going to take, but I had to change it up. So I can't take the one woman I was going to take. So instead, now I'm going to take Jen. That is Catherine Zeta-Jones from Entrapment.
Oh.
That's who I thought you were taking.
That's what I thought you were going to take it first, too.
And I was like, no, I ain't going to get her. But you went with a better pick, so I'm taking Jen from Entrapment.
Good pick.
She's got all the skills I need.
Yes.
She's still just going to be probably part of the distraction team. My whole plan is just Ethan Hunt's going to do everything, basically, while everybody distracts. So, yep, I'm going with Jen for my fourth pick from Entrapment.
Cool.
Good movie, by the way. Come out in 1999. Her and Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anything with Sean Connery's in it pretty good. Except for Highlander 2. He's good in it.
Oh,
Rest
his
of the
parts are
movies-
excellent.
Yeah, his parts are good. Rest of the movie's shit.
The movie as a whole is trash,
Yes.
but it has great scenes in it.
Gotta have me a wheelman. And I'm picking. I'm gonna butcher his name all to hell. Here.
Oh, just say Baby from Baby Driver. That's what I'm putting down. Yeah, no, he doesn't go by really any other name in the movie other than Baby.
Yeah, that's my driver.
That's
I don't know if you ever watched it or not.
I haven't watched it. I know a little bit about it.
Oh, he's good.
He's a good driver, but
Yeah.
you got to remember it is New York City, so you kind of
Yeah, they done a lot of their heisting in cities. It wasn't nothing.
yeah, but not New York City where
no.
you could get trapped on a simple block just because there's roadblock traffic jam.
Yeah, well, you just gotta remember he went through and planned all his stuff way before they even done it. He knew where everything was, where the switch cars was going to be put at. He timed everything perfect.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying New York City does throw a wrench into
Oh,
things.
it throws a wrench in everything. The only way you could really get through there is if you got a chopper person.
Well, there's
which-
another way. My last pick is gonna simplify things for me.
Which I got Angelina Jolie and she can fly a chopper. So
Yeah, she does in Tomb Raider.
yep. So
There you go.
I
That's
got
what I
I
say.
got multiple.
You,
like I
you
said,
pick them and if you use all their skills.
Yeah.
Ethan Hunt can do everything. Ethan Hunt. There's 7 Mission Impossible movies. He's flying things. He's hanging off of flying things. He's driving things. He does everything. So that's what I was gonna say him for last. It's kind of like here's my 5th pick and the person that's literally gonna do everything on my team while everybody else just screws around.
Well, that's just not fair to the Ethan Hunt, man. You can't have him doing every damn thing.
He does it in the Mission Impossible movies.
Nah, he has backup in a lot of that.
He still ends up doing most of the stuff. But anyway, that doesn't matter. Last pick, Jamie.
Last pick.
Last pick.
Last man. 5 people, like I told you earlier, 5 people turned out to be a lot smaller team than I was thinking of when we started.
No.
Oh, yeah.
We can now if you guys want to bump it up, we can add
I think
6
it's
or
good to
7
keep
members.
it. I think it's good to keep it like that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It makes it a little bit more difficult because if you had 8 or 10, you could pick like so many.
I said bump it to 6 or 7. I didn't say
Yeah.
any more than that. But
Just keep it where we're at, I guess. And so this will be my last pick. Now, everybody I've got is capable enough, to handle themselves if things go bad. But at the end of the day, I'm expecting my team to ease in, do their job, and ease out,
and never get caught.
and never get caught. I got Ash taking care of the outside things, but there's always that possibility. And so I got to have an ace in the hole on the roof somewhere, covering everybody, just in case.
Oh, okay. Yep. You
And-
go from the losers.
I'm gonna take Cougar.
Yep. I knew it. That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
So we don't want it to be a firefight, but if it has to be, I need my man on the roof somewhere.
Yeah. That gives you the. Well, who's going in for you then?
Oh, Red Schofield and the Bishop.
Okay.
There's a 3-person team.
Well, I thought you said Red was staying outside.
I think I've decided Red's going
'Cause
in.
I'm just-
I like Jackie's idea. They're escorting him in as a prisoner,
Yeah. So they
Okay.
can get him.
so that's perfect.
Yeah.
The problem is, it really be hard for Red to walk back out. Of course, Red doesn't have to walk back out.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to. I'm just looking at, I was listening to you as you went, and you're like, you're Red, he'll stay outside. Ash staying outside, Cougar
Definitely.
staying outside. I'm like, well, wait a minute, who's going in to do the actual heist here for you?
Well, really, I could just send in Schofield and Bishop.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, my team, I'm really only sending in one person. Everybody else is just
As long as
distraction.
you've got the other 3 handling the exterior and everything happening there, those are your 2 inside people doing the job.
Yeah, I mean, that works. Well then, with my last pick, I'm going to a movie called The Italian Job. Great movie with Mark Wahlberg. I'm not taking Mark Wahlberg's character, but in this movie, the ending heist, they are robbing some gold, and they're doing it in the streets of Los Angeles and all that crazy traffic. But they have a tech guy called Lyle, played by Seth Green, and that's what he does. He controls the traffic lights so that they've always got a clear path where they need to go. Traffic's flowing the way they need it to flow. So we're in New York City. I got Dominic Toretto who can drive anything, but at the same time, if a traffic jam is a traffic jam. So that's why I'm taking Lyle. So there will be no traffic jam when it comes time to leave. So I'm taking Lyle from The Italian Job.
No, not bad, not bad. I think my last guy, and this is just off the fly, just thought about him because I'm pretty good with the team I have, but this other person will, I don't know how good he'll work with the rest of the team because he'd be another alpha. I already got one alpha in there. But
I got 3 alphas.
well, yeah. You ever watch that TV series Burn Notice?
Yep.
Michael from Burn Notice.
Yep.
Ex-CIA, handy with electronics and stuff, definitely with explosives. Again, has the savvy to walk right in, own a place. He can do disguises and everything. Poor man's James Bond is what I call him. He can take anything civilian and turn it into a James Bond device.
A deadly MacGyver.
Yeah. Man, I should have took MacGyver. I done picked my dude, though.
See, I was going, now we can get on now to who we was going to take and some people that didn't get taken that we thought would. And I'm surprised nobody took him, and I was going to take him. James Bond. Like James Bond would just be, I took Ethan Hunt, so I didn't really need James Bond. They're like one and the same. That's Ethan Hunt's American, James Bond's British. That's about the only difference between those two. They're basically the same person, same character. But yeah, I figured somebody would take James Bond.
I figured somebody would have took Jason Bourne.
Good point.
Oh wow, I never thought about him one
Never
second.
Once.
Didn't think about it at all.
Oh man.
Like I said, I pulled a lot of these. Well, apart from Ethan Hunt, that's Mission Impossible. But most of these, and Dominic Toretto, but Lyle and Jen and James Coughlin, I pulled them from just some of my favorite heist movies.
Yeah, well, most of mine are from heist movies. Some people go, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, ain't a heist movie. Yeah,
Of course
she
it
is.
is.
Yeah,
Of course
she's
it
in there.
does.
Yeah,
Tomb Raider.
Yeah, she's right in
It's in the
Tomb.
title.
Yeah, Bank Job.
Yeah.
Again, heist movie. Benji from Mission Impossible. They always stealing something.
Oh yeah, and especially the first one. Like I said, the first Mission Impossible movie. Literally, they break into, I think it's a CIA building, like FBI building, but still they break into a CIA building in somewhere in a city, and basically steal something.
Yep.
But yeah, and who else was on the short list that didn't get taken?
No one really.
Like I said,
before we got started here, I was going to take Reacher, but then
I
was reminded we couldn't use Reacher.
Yeah,
So that was going to be that was my muscle.
Well, that's good muscle. That's good muscle.
Oh yeah, I mean anybody from Reacher season 2 would have been good, especially like.
I was also wanting to use Paul for a chopper pilot, but that got took too. So
yeah, see, like I don't remember if we said this on the podcast or not, if we just said it before when we was talking, but we've already done a draft with the characters from Reacher and from the Netflix series Obliterated, so we just took them off the table because all of them would have been great for this. Any of them would have been great for it.
Any one of those teams would have been perfect.
Oh yeah.
Reacher's team probably would have been more perfect.
Yeah,
they're definitely the more.
Yeah, the Obliterated team is kind of like what we did here, just cherry picking from different things and put them together.
Mm-hmm. And then all chaos ensues. They get it done.
Yeah,
but not good.
Yeah. Speaking of that, looking at our teams, what do you think about your team's chemistry?
So far, mine looks pretty good. Like I said, the only person that I'm worried about would be Jason Statham and Michael, because they're two alpha people. I mean, one don't like the other one giving orders to each other, so that'd be the only ones I'd be afraid of not being able to work together.
Yeah, for me, Dominic or Toretto and Coughlin, I don't see them working well together. But like I said, they're just a distraction. So I could care less how they work together. But yeah, I don't see them necessarily working great together.
Honestly, out of mine, I don't see a problem except maybe Red and Bishop, just because they're both going to want to be in charge. But I think they'd probably work well together.
Who's the captain of your team?
Oh, Red.
Yeah, for me, it's Ethan Hunt.
Mine, Jason Statham. I mentioned at the beginning. That's my team guy. He's thinking everything out. He's planning the moves, and the rest of the team just executes.
Yeah. Now, so another person that didn't get taken for my team, mainly because what we're stealing, but there's probably the best ever heist movie called Inside Man.
Not familiar with it either.
Oh,
it's an amazing movie, and the main character in it is played by Clive Owen. The main evil character in it is Clive Owen. He's a genius.
yeah.
But he doesn't really help in this situation. If he was robbing a bank or something, then he would have been perfect.
Yeah.
I'm really seeing that I'm not real familiar with a lot of heist movies.
You're not. I knew you wouldn't because I recommend 4 heist movies to you a month and none of them ever get watched.
True.
I love heist movies. That's what I said. There was
I didn't
so
like the
many
Ocean's movies.
characters. Yeah, nobody from the Ocean movies got taken
Not
either.
a single one. No.
Again, this is not really their strong suit.
Well, it is and it isn't, but that team works so good together. I don't see any of them
Pulling them apart just doesn't work.
Yeah.
I mean, if you take either George Clooney's character or Brad Pitt's character, they would be really good at planning all the stuff. But again, I'm looking at what they stole in the movies they were in, and it's nothing like this. They're not dealing with FBI. They're dealing with casinos and
but I mean,
stuff like
casinos got some of the toughest security you're going to ever get into.
Oh, it does, but they wasn't necessarily worried about getting into a gunfight. In this, most of my team, I had to focus on, can they handle themselves in a gunfight?
Oh yeah, all mine can.
All of mine, except for my tech person, can.
That's mine, Benji. I mean, he shot a couple of guns in
Oh,
his,
yeah.
but I don't see him being like, hey, I got these guys, y'all go on.
Yeah, like I said, I'm putting Lyle in the situation he was in the Italian Job. In the Italian Job, he was in an airport by the baggage claim, just with a big old laptop and everything in front of him, controlling everything from there. So for me, I'm going to put him, we're in New York City, so I'm going to put him in, oh God, what's the name of the train station? In New York City, the main train station.
Grand Central
Station.
Yeah, I'm going to put him right there with his laptop and everything. And, all the busy people going all around him. He can just sit there and control the city street lights. And
See, I'm putting Benji in the sewers. Hardwired into everything. I don't have to worry about dropping signal or nothing like that. I'm hardwired into everything.
yeah, I'm not subjecting Lyle to the rats and the smell and all that.
I ain't worried about all that shit. Benji good.
Benji would be good. Lyle, played by Seth Green, he's a little more high class.
No. Anybody who's familiar with Prison Break, I'm counting on Schofield along with Ash on the outside. If things go bad, to stay out of a firefight and just get them out of the building unnoticed.
That's my only issue with your team is if things turn sideways with your team, I don't see many people that's just going to be able to fight their way out.
Red can.
Well, you're in an FBI. Well, I mean, Red, Schofield, and the Bishop are all quite capable of fighting.
The Bishop definitely is. But
Oops.
to be fair, I also, when it comes to your team, I've only seen the Bishop and Cougar.
Point.
All the other 3 you named off, I haven't seen their shows or movies they're in.
I've got Cougar there as just a last resort.
Oh, yeah. Now, he's great.
At a distance.
Yeah, exactly. His best scene in The Losers. Mm-hmm. He's not even really on the screen, but it's when I can't think of the character's name. I know the actor who plays him, but the character that's actually going in the building, going up the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of the character's name from The Losers.
I can't, but I like him just because he's the comic relief to it.
Yeah.
But he's still got the skills.
Yeah, it's Chris Evans' character.
Yep.
but I can't think of the name of the character in the movie. But anyway, yeah, that scene with the whole, he's developed psychic powers and just the whole pow, pow, and really it's Cougar way on the other side of the city with a friggin' Jensen, that's it, yep. So yeah, like I said, your last two picks were just I considered Cougar, but I didn't even think about the Bishop. Those were great picks.
I've been thinking about Bishop all evening.
Yeah, that like I said, that would have been a better pick than. I mean, to me, I would prefer to have her over Jen. Jen's a good pick, but I would have preferred the Bishop. But never thought about her. Probably wouldn't have got her anyway because I probably would have waited till fourth to pick her anyway, and then you would have already had her.
I only had one in mind that you picked, and that was Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Ethan Hunt.
Because like I said, I didn't pick him just because I needed my tech guy. I had my brains and stuff for it and everything, so I just really needed a good tech guy. Mm-hmm. And there's lots of good tech people out there, and a lot of those, but
yeah. The girl from Obliterated come to mind, but we couldn't use her either.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Could have used Abby from NCIS.
Point.
McGee. I was tempted to pick Tony.
Oh, DiNozzo.
Tony DiNozzo. And just so everybody knows, there's a spinoff with Tony DiNozzo and Ziva in it. And a new NCIS is coming out. And I will binge watch the shit out of that one.
See, I'm not a big enough fan of that. I was never going to pick any of them.
Oh, those two were my favorite.
Because, I mean, I could have, basically, you could.
Gibbs.
I was going to say I could have counterpicked Cougar with Gibbs because Gibbs is a great sniper.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't. And I'm taking a different approach to getting the stuff, so that's why I wasn't too worried about that. Like I said, I was seriously tempted to go with Benji instead of Ethan Hunt and then get James Bond. Because, like I said, to me, James Bond, Ethan Hunt, they're the same character, just Ethan Hunt's the American version. That's just kind of how I look at that. With the Mission Impossible movies, they're just America's version of James Bond. But anyway, I was thinking about going that route, but the second you took Benji, I was like, okay, now I know for sure what I'm doing. It's Ethan Hunt.
Yeah, I didn't think anybody else would think of Benji.
Oh, I love the Mission Impossible movies.
I know you love the movies, but what's his name that's on there? The big guy that does the tech for him.
Oh, Ving Rhames.
Yeah, he's a damn good tech guy. I figured that'd be that's muscle and tech.
Mm-hmm.
And to be fair, I may have taken him over Benji, but primarily I was probably going to go with Benji if I didn't go with Ethan Hunt.
Yeah.
I just wanted a tech guy that was out of the ordinary. And I remembered Ash from the Supernatural series. And like I said, he's definitely got the ability. He uses it in the show. I mean, and there's nothing supernatural about his powers.
Yeah.
He was an MIT genius that just got kicked out of MIT and went to live in a bar.
I can see that.
Because that's just where he likes to be.
Yeah, when you said MIT and Corey goes, I think somebody, I thought he was going to think about, when I hear MIT, I always think of McGee off of NCIS.
I didn't think of that at all.
McGee or Abby.
I was literally thinking about the movie 21. That's about a group of students that go to MIT. That their teacher teaches them to count cards.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good movie.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't really a heist movie, though. And, the people in it, they're really smart. But you never see them really do anything tech-wise. They just, they go to MIT and they know how to count cards. So I was like, I ain't going that route. Now, how is your team going to pull off this heist? Just give
What do you mean?
Just give a little explanation. If everything went how it was planned, what was your plan? How was it going to go?
Oh, if everything went to plan, they walk in under whatever guys Red has put together and walk out. And like I said, that's where I got the other people in place just in case it doesn't go well. Schofield, who's got out of American prisons, foreign prisons, he's broke other people out of prisons, can definitely look at the building diagrams, whatnot, and find you a way in and out of it without being seen, hopefully.
Yeah.
Like I said, Gal Gadot's your eye candy that can walk by most people. Plus, she's also completely, capable of handling herself, and she's a thief already. So,
Yeah. My plan then was basically it involved basically calling in a threat on the building to literally get alert high. I want all the FBI on alert ready, and then send in Dominic or send in Toretto and Coughlin. They come flying up in a vehicle, jump out, and just start shooting and get everything going.
Okay, wait a minute. Whoa. You just put the FBI on high alert.
Uh-huh.
And then you're driving in guns a-blazing.
With those two, yes. I told you, they're just distraction.
I don't know.
I'm not worried about anything else. And then, send in Jen on the roof. She's working her way down from there. But this whole time this is going on, you got Ethan Hunt parachuting in, going in through the side of the building, kind of like he did in the one where he removed the glass and walked around the tallest building in the world in Dubai, and going in that way, getting where we need to get with the help of Lyle, closing things down that need to be closed down, all the sensors or whatnot, basically all the guard stuff. And like I said, while they're distracted downstairs with them and maybe upstairs with Jen, because she's also, most of my characters are throwaway characters. As long as Ethan Hunt gets the stuff.
Just hell with everybody. As long as my one main guy gets in there.
Yeah, your guys are just cannon fodder for your hero.
Basically, yes.
See, man, my man Red has along with Ash has
but like I said, if yours
faked
goes
IDs.
If yours goes sideways, you're in trouble. My team, there ain't no going sideways. It's already sideways from the start.
It starts sideways from the beginning.
I watched a lot of heist movies, so there's a bunch of different ways to go at it.
So at the end of the day, my team survives.
Ethan Hunt survives with the documents on mine.
What about everybody else?
I don't care about everybody else.
Damn.
Ethan Hunt survived, and Lyle's going to survive just because he's not there. I also don't care about Lyle, though, either.
Damn it, man.
All right. How about you?
Well, sure in the hell ain't killing all my people off.
Well, I didn't say they died. I just said if they die, it doesn't matter.
I only seen a couple flaws in your idea.
He even threw Toretto under the bus.
Toretto's too hard to kill, though. Toretto's not going to die. Coughlin may die because Coughlin dies in the town.
Yeah, but there's just too many flaws in that idea.
Yeah, number
you
one,
done set the place on alert.
Yeah, and then drive it. I don't know.
Yeah, but you set it on alert and then you send them in the wrong direction.
Well, see,
I've watched a ton of heist movies and that almost always works. Where as soon as they're on high alert and as soon as the first gunfire happens, they all take off in that direction. Nope. But that's also why I got Jen coming up top so that they think, oh, they may come up top and they find her and they think, okay, we got them covered.
Note to self, Jackie, if we're ever in a tense situation and Corey says, go left, go right.
Yeah, go right. Yeah, I'm going left, all right.
That just reminded me, I just rewatched Infinity War and Endgame, and it reminded me of the scene with the Guardians of the Galaxy when basically when Thanos takes Gamora, when he's not Thanos, but I can't even think of his name anymore. Anyway, when he's Gamora, basically makes a deal with him, her boyfriend, to shoot her. So Thanos, and he, as they're sneaking up on Thanos, he tells her, go right or go. He tells them to go one direction. And they don't go. They don't listen. They go the opposite direction. And then at the end, he's like, "I told you to go right." That's what you reminded me of there.
Well,
but yeah, how's your heist going to go?
My heist is going to go this way. I've got Laura Croft coming through the top. She parachutes off the top of one building onto the top of that one. She's working her way down through the elevator. My guy in the sewer is disarming the alarms, opening up doors and stuff for her. I have Jason Statham. He's working his way up from the basement area. We'll say ground floor, basement, car garage, because they got their own parking and stuff there. He's working his way through that way. Again, disarming everything. Baby stays outside just in case they need a getaway driver. Literally just working her way through. I'm trying not to set off any alarms or anything.
Well, you got to remember there's also going to be a lot of FBI agents in there.
It depends on what time of day you're doing it.
It's an FBI building. It's going to be packed with agents at almost all times.
No.
Yeah.
You don't watch too many FBI movies then. Because a lot of times at nighttime, there's just a skeleton crew there anyways.
Not if there's some classified documents there that are...
There's classified documents always there.
If they're important classified documents, there's round-the-clock people watching.
well,
You'll have your round-the-clock security guards, and you'll have a couple of your agents hanging around there, but it won't be a full day of people running through and stuff. You will just have a skeleton crew there at night. And I'm going to pick a holiday. Let's say Christmas.
See, you bring that up, and it brings me to who I was going to put on my team, and I'm kind of kicking myself for not. I honestly, especially the way I approached this, getting in there and stealing it, I could have left off Lyle. But how did nobody take Hans Gruber? I thought for sure somebody would take Hans Gruber. When we first decided to do this heist draft, the first person that came to my mind was Hans Gruber.
He never
the dude
crossed
who
my
fell
mind.
off the roof?
Yeah. But he planned it.
He planned it all great. He just didn't plan for
John McClane.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Nobody take John McClane.
either.
Well, I didn't. I didn't.
Well, he's not. He ain't stealthy at nothing.
No, and he's a cop, and he's got morals. So I couldn't see him, breaking in and stealing this document.
Oh, if it's for the greater good.
That's what I was thinking about. Like Ethan Hunt, for him, he's like a spy. So it's as simple as, and he's been tricked multiple times in Mission Impossible to steal stuff that he was actually stealing it from the good guys, and he didn't know it till later. So it's easy to manipulate him to get him to steal something. Don't matter if it's for good or bad. But
yeah, we never really said why these documents needed to be stolen.
No,
just important documents.
I mean, just because you're taking them from the FBI doesn't mean that they're there for a good reason. Can't assume that the FBI are the good guys all the time, if ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was surprised nobody took Hans Gruber. I thought for sure Hans Gruber would get taken.
I never even thought about him.
And I mean, look what he was doing. He was robbing a stuff from a tower.
Yep.
So, yeah, like I said, he had
never even thought about
bear
it.
bonds.
Never occurred to me.
He had plenty of experience with all this stuff. He planned it all perfectly. He just didn't account for yippee-ki-yay.
If you remember from Reacher, they was going there and steal bearer bonds because that one guy, I didn't even think that was real. The bearer bonds real. I didn't hear from him until I was watching Die Hard. The guy made
Yeah.
And
it's just something they made up for a movie.
yeah, and I didn't understand what bearer bonds meant. I knew it was some kind of bond, but I didn't know what the bearer bond part was. Whoever has them in their hand, that there's no name on them. Whoever has them in their hand,
The
that's
bearer
the bearer
of that
of
bond is the owner of that, whatever the amount is it's worth,
Yeah.
I guess.
I was like, huh.
So they'd be the perfect theft because, as long as you got them, they're yours.
Yeah, you can't prove
Yep.
that you stole them from them because there's no names to them.
I mean, it's like gold.
Yeah. Gold's a little harder to carry along, but
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going back to the Italian job.
Yeah. I mean, we could sit down and think of all kinds of people we could have took.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
It's like the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone in it. That breaks.
Yeah, it's. I think it's also called Prison Escape.
Yeah, they literally go into prisons and find the weaknesses in it and break out.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they would have been perfect because they find a weakness in everything.
Yeah, I mean, I could have took anybody from. Oh God, we just mentioned this movie right before we started recording. Expendables, yeah. Especially for my approach for how I decided to do my theft, which my team, I could change the way I do my theft with my team. They definitely can do it different ways. But yeah, the way I went about it, I could have took one of them. I could have took Jason. I could have took Jason Statham's character from that.
Yeah.
Instead of Lyle, and I would have had a helicopter getaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of different routes, different teams we could throw together easily.
Yeah. Mel Gibson from Lethal Weapon.
Okay, I was going to say, there's only one movie franchise that I could think that pull him from to be good for something like this, and it's Lethal Weapon.
Expendables?
Well, yeah, I mean, we already mentioned Expendables. So.
what was that other one? Gringo Must Die.
I watched that movie years ago, but I don't know. I mean, his character would be decent from that into this, but it wouldn't be amazing. There's another movie, not really a heist movie, but Sicario. The characters from it would be, which, I mean, they're basically just, DEA agents. So,
Yeah.
like I said, for what we were stealing, you were basically looking at mainly like ex-military people are the best for this.
Yeah, there's another one that, let me see if I can find it real quick. I'm surprised nobody mentioned it because it's a heist movie.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was going to be amazing, but I just could not get into it. I don't even think I finished watching it.
Was it a movie or a TV show?
It was a movie.
I don't know.
Don't want downloaded. My movies all.
I mean, somebody could have took Robert De Niro from Heat. I don't know if you guys ever watched Heat.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Really good movie. You got Inception.
Den of Thieves.
Den of Thieves. Yeah, I thought about that. Especially O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Yeah, well,
he's the mastermind in that movie, and
I couldn't tell you much about it because I just couldn't finish watching it.
That movie's amazing.
Inception would be kind of sci-fi, wouldn't it?
Oh, it's very sci-fi.
Probably kind of hard to go that well. Yeah, I don't know
And
if you could use
to be
characters
fair,
much from that.
Yeah, they don't rob physical things. They're basically good at stealing memories from somebody. So they wouldn't help in this situation. But it's still, I mean, that's a heist movie.
Yeah, I guess it is.
It's a really good heist movie. But Den of Thieves, I love Den of Thieves, man. Love that movie.
I couldn't get into it.
Well, you didn't finish it, so you don't even get what I just said about.
I got about halfway through it, and that was it.
Well, you still didn't get far enough to know who the main mastermind behind everything was.
Because in my head, I had this movie going a different way, and when it wasn't going the way I thought it was going to go, I just automatically did not like it. So I just turned it off.
But like I said, you didn't make it far enough to see the, I don't know what you'd call it, the trap. But anyway, O'Shea Jackson Jr., you know who that is, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. He was the main mastermind and everything. He's the only one that gets away. Everybody else gets caught or dies. Well, everybody else dies because they didn't want to get caught. So, yeah, he's the main mastermind. It's actually him who planned out the whole heist. He just went to the main bad guys that you see. The ones you think are, the main people, and he's just somebody they recruited because he's smart. No, actually, he planned everything out, went to the main leader of them with the plan, and basically said, now, how's it going to work? Because I'm just a lackey. I can't. He was basically lying to the dude, saying I can't do any of this. So here's my plan. I've got all the contacts and everything. So I just need you to make it happen. And basically the way everything works out at the end, he's the only one that gets away because nobody thinks he's important.
Well, yeah.
And actually, he planned the whole thing out. And then at the very end, there's the end scene where he's now in London, I believe, or somewhere. He's either in London or Scotland or one of those places over there, and he's working in a bar again. And guy comes in, sits at the bar, asks for a drink, and he has to do where he works, and the dude's like, "Oh yeah, over here at the Diamond place." And then that's how the movie ends, and you're like, "Yep, here he goes again, getting his contacts and everything ready, and he'll be robbing them too."
Yeah, the only thing I see with robbing banks and stuff nowadays is how do you wash the money?
It's a lot harder now than it used to be.
Yeah.
But there's still people that can do it.
Oh, yeah, there's still people do it, but they charge you an arm and a leg. Like 20, 30 cents on a dollar.
Just call out Marty Bird.
That's what I was going to say. Marty Bird. He's the best at cleaning money. It's easy to clean money when you own a casino.
Well, yeah, that's the easiest way, yes.
Or mortuary.
Strip club.
Mortuary.
Laundromat.
He never used laundromat.
No, but you can because it's a cash only place.
Well, yeah, but we're talking about Marty Bird. He was he was laundering money for the cartel. So he's getting in millions of dollars at once.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
not trying to do all that at once.
When you're trying to clean millions of dollars, you got to have places that move a lot of money, which is why casino's the best.
Yeah.
No one can, or maybe you did. Did anyone consider any of the people from Now You See Me?
I did.
That I put them in the same category as the Inception people of that's very specific what they're good at, and this doesn't fall on their skill set.
True. I agree with that.
I believe they could do it if you have all of them.
Yeah,
not
it would have to
not
be as a team.
anyone could do
Yeah.
anything.
Individually, they don't.
That's the whole.
It
That's
doesn't
the whole.
work.
Yeah, that's the whole premise of the movie.
You got to have the whole team.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
individually, they're not. Yeah, you're right. You'd have to have the whole team.
Because I just rewatched those two movies last week. Well, I watched the first one last week, and I watched the second one beginning of this week.
Those are good movies.
Oh, very,
Oh,
man. The first
yes.
one kept you wondering what was going on to the very end.
And the last one, when you really find out who was really doing everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, when you get to the end and you figure out that Morgan Freeman's character wasn't the bad guy the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like finally, we can't be having Morgan Freeman as a bad guy. That's not right.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can.
Nah, Morgan Freeman's God. He's not bad.
George Burns is God.
Morgan Freeman is God. Or the Allstate guy.
I like a lot of Morgan Freeman's movies, but one of his my favorite ones is Shawshank.
That's his best movie.
I won't say it's his best movie.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the best movie he's in. Shawshank is a all-time classic.
Yeah,
That's like, widely considered one of the greatest movies of all time.
Yeah, it's one of the movies that if you're flipping through there and it's on, you automatically just go ahead and stop and start watching it. No matter where it's at, you'll go ahead and stop and start watching it.
Yep.
Hard to believe Stephen King wrote that.
Did he?
It does not seem like a Stephen King movie.
No, it does not. I didn't know he wrote it.
Yep.
See, I never go into who wrote
I
this
don't-
or
Right?
that.
I mean, am I stupid here or am I right?
I don't either. When I know stuff like that, it's because I've heard it on another podcast.
I've literally just started listening to podcasts that does movie reviews.
Oh, see,
I have never listened to none until Man Cave Movie Reviews. I started listening to it. Now, when the Atrocity Dune 2 come out, and I was trying to see if anybody else had the same views that we did, and
They didn't.
no, because they kissing ass is all they was doing. They didn't want to get the hate from
You
it.
say that, but basically everybody loved that movie except for us.
Now, if you didn't want to see anything go by the book, it was a damn good movie.
Story by Stephen King. I thought I was right.
Yeah.
I didn't know Stephen King wrote that.
Neither did I. I would have never guessed
Yeah,
that.
that's what shocked me when I found that out. Is really, man, that is like so not Stephen King.
No,
I know.
that's a damn good movie.
Well then, our draft has concluded. What's up next on the agenda?
Mm.
Has
What you
anybody
got?
found any music yet?
No.
Intro
Been playing
music.
around with a few sites I've been looking at, but I mean nothing definite.
See, my thing is, if I find something I kind of like, I don't know how to share it so everybody else can listen to it. That's the only problem I have.
I don't know. 'Cause I don't know what site you're on and how that stuff works. So.
I'm just literally just picking a site and,
Well,
that
I know.
does the-
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Every site's different
Open.
on how it lets you share the stuff. So that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I don't know how it will work.
That might just be something we need to get together one day and just have a meeting of the minds and just go through and listen to something and say, okay, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I was talking to Jamie, that 90 Degrees South, the opening music on it literally sounds like Game of Thrones music. And if you listen to it, they'll send us an email, such and such, or a raven. I was like, that's strictly off of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that
Yep.
definitely makes a few Game of Thrones references.
Yeah. And it's gotten real good.
Oh, dude, I'm up to about episode 15 now.
Oh, you're still in season 1.
No, I'm past season.
Oh,
one.
you done past season 1, you're into season 2?
Yeah.
Plane crash?
Okay, I'm not season 2 yet.
He'll tell you season 2.
I'm up to the. You're gonna love this next line. You're not gonna understand nothing I'm talking about. I'm up to the part where the Reno Dave has went into the basement and got Franklin the Demon to be his lawyer.
Oh yeah, you're still on season 1.
Does that tell you a little bit of something about this thing, Corey?
Yeah. This
is at the middle of an ice station in the Antarctic. They have a demon named Franklin trapped in the basement.
Oh my God.
He can be a lawyer because back in the 80s he possessed a kid that went to law school. Mm-hmm. So technically
he's a lawyer.
He is a lawyer. It's got a lot of King Falls AM feel to it.
Quite a bit. The more I listen to it, the more it does.
It's got almost the whole cast from it.
It's got Emily.
Yep.
For anyone that doesn't know what we're talking about, King Falls AM was probably the greatest fiction podcast ever that I've listened to, and then it tanked.
Yeah.
Yeah, they killed it.
But a lot of the voice actors are on this one that we just started listening to. Yep.
When you get into out of season 2 into season 3, they mention who does what voices. Then they go to the one guy, and I think they listed off like 11 voices he does on there. I was like, that one guy has 11 people on there. Do you know how hard it would be to try to read those lines and keep those voices separate?
Seth MacFarlane. Seth MacFarlane's like the greatest in the world at that.
Yeah.
God, I can't believe I can't think of the guy's name now. The guy who narrates Harry Potter. Not Stephen Fry, the other guy.
Oh,
Well, we all drew a blank just
wow.
Dan,
what? No.
Wow.
What,
we suck.
Yeah, this is not.
This is embarrassing.
It is. Oh, no.
we literally was talking about it.
Jim Dale.
Look how many voices he does.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole thing. So,
yeah, but he doesn't change them as much as this guy does.
Well, maybe not. I don't know, man. He's got a wide range.
Yeah, so does this guy. I mean, he was like 11 people on his own. Now, granted, he don't do none of the female voices like Jim Dale does.
Voice actors are good at what they do.
Oh, yeah, this guy, he's amazing.
Yeah.
And like I said, I love that they got Zeke in there. The main electrician, because he reminds me of Chet Sebastian.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're all great characters on this.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, you still have a Beauregard in there.
It is King Falls level good, which makes sense because it's got so many people from Kings Falls on it.
HFB3.
Yep.
Harrison Ford Beauregard III.
And it is so far, I don't know how many seasons it's in.
It's just now starting its 3rd season.
3rd season, okay.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I got to looking, and they put out like one a month.
Yeah, they're not like
I mean, King Falls was bi-monthly, which just meant they put out 2 a month.
Yeah, dropped one every 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, which I mean, they put a lot into this.
Mm-hmm. It's very good. I think you'd like it if you got into it.
Yeah.
Once you got started on it, man, it feels so much like King Falls.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm gonna listen to it.
The weird characters keep growing.
Yeah, you get your ghosts, you get your yetis, you get supposedly a werewolf, ice spiders. I mean, it just all the freaky stuff that happened in King Falls happens on there. Haven't seen Aliens yet.
Oh yeah. Remember they're getting those transmissions from somewhere?
Yeah, but they don't really classify them as aliens.
Yeah, because they don't. Yeah,
they don't. It's just a signal coming from outer space.
So it's got a wide range of stuff happening.
Oh yeah. Oh, just wait till you get to season 3.
Yeah, I don't know anything about airplanes, so
yeah, you will. But season 3 is wild. I want to see how they're going to pull it off. Let's just put it that way.
Well, hopefully they don't King Falls it and write themselves into a hole they can't get out of.
Well, it ain't so much writing themselves in the hole. They added a person to it, and I don't see how the dynamics are going to work in this. I don't know how they're going to pull it off with the dynamics. I mean, I like what they're doing with it, but I can see it being bad.
90 degrees south.
Yes, real good.
90
podcast.
degrees north.
No,
90 degrees south. Okay.
Yeah, collect the South Pole.
There you go.
Yep. Another good podcast you can try out.
Excellent. I highly recommend it so far.
Yeah, so far I haven't listened to too many new ones. I binge listen to that one. I run parts, so I'm driving a lot, and I just click it on and just go with it. I catch myself laughing pretty good in them.
Mm-hmm. And for anyone who hasn't listened, go back and catch King Falls.
Yeah, it gets good.
It's great.
Oh, from the first episode, it's amazing until it's not.
Yeah, that's great.
You'll find out when it's not.
Yeah, it's like
about that time they go on a break.
Yeah, well,
and
when you're
never come back.
When you're binge listening, you don't see the break. But if you listen,
they
to
talk
it,
about the break.
If you listen to it as it come out, you know that they have a really good episode, and then they go on a break, and when they come back, the very next episode, it's like, what happened to this show? They get a new writer.
Yeah, something definitely changed.
Me Too happened.
Yeah.
Oh, we know what happened. We wasn't telling everybody what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened. They took some of the good characters on there and done away with them.
It got woked to death.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I mean, they had the gold mine. They had their Patreon going on and people donating left and right, merch coming out, the yin yang, and then they just shut it down.
Yep.
And I was hoping, since COVID and everything was over with, and it's had some time to die down, that they'd get right back into it, and they could fix a lot of the stuff that was going wrong with it.
Well, from what I read, it was several of the voice actors wanted to continue with it, but some other people didn't, so they just ended it. A loss.
Yeah, it was
Quite
definitely
a
a
loss.
loss. I wish they'd at least just kind of wrapped it up instead of leaving it where they did.
Yeah, instead of leaving it so open-ended, just finish it up.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Kind of wish they'd just left Game of Thrones open-ended.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they wrapped it up, but boy, they wrapped it up in
But they was in a
toilet paper
hurry
and
to wrap
flushed
that
it.
damn thing up.
Well, that's basically what you're saying you wish they'd done with King Falls. They just get in a
They
hurry
could
and
have
wrap
come
it
out
up.
with another season and been done with it. But yeah.
I personally think they'd wrote themselves into a lot of holes they couldn't get out of, though.
I mean,
And they abandoned a lot of stuff that just...
You're in King Falls, though. I mean, ain't too much you can't throw in there and not get by with.
Tried to get too heavy and throw the message out too much.
Yeah.
I mean, put the message in there, but don't abandon your characters that made the show either.
Exactly.
Yeah. They done away with
Sebastian.
Oh yeah.
Doyle.
Oh, yeah.
Creepy Carl.
Creeper Carl he should have been locked in jail, drowned while he was in there, set on fire, but his character was just funny. You knew it was a character, and that's what made it funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it never got... Creepy Carl's bits never got Creepy Carl's bits.
Oh, my God.
Creepy
All right,
Carl's
Creeper Carl.
segments never got overly serious. They were played for the comedy.
Yeah. It was just comedy.
Creepy Carl's candies, he operated the...
Out of a white van.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wasn't allowed.
So it played with humor, and it didn't get too serious.
In the middle of the commercial, you hear Deputy Troy coming there. You know you're not allowed within 500 feet of a school.
Yeah.
Gotta go. Bye. And runs off.
Mm-hmm.
So it had a whole host of great characters.
Yes, it did.
The Dark.
The dark and the dirt.
Yep.
The dirt, man.
The Dirt.
The Williams. Oh, my
Yeah,
Lord.
the Williams brothers.
William brother and Jacob Williams. Him and his old lady when they get locked up in the police car.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that one has me laughing every damn time I listen to it.
Gwendolyn.
Yeah.
Gwendolyn, the racist witch.
Uh-huh.
Again, just played for humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not taken too seriously, not over, But you know how that goes. You can't have humor nowadays.
Yeah. Well, they don't have a Gwendolyn on here, but they do have a fairy godmother on 90 Degrees South.
Haven't got that far yet.
You've heard her.
I have?
Yeah, she's the lunch lady.
Oh. Didn't know that yet.
when you start listening to her, see if you don't hear when she's in there and she get ready to leave the little twinkling noises as she leaves out.
I will be listening for that.
She's not racist, is she?
No, far from it. But she's a wholesome person, but she's wanting everybody to hook up and have babies, and she wants to be the godmother.
Oh, okay.
So she's the fairy
godmother. Okay. Well, I mean, you got a demon in the basement, so why not?
Yeah. You got a demon in the basement.
You got a woman from an alternate reality.
Yeah.
Ooh,
did you make it to... man, I can't mention so much because I don't want to ruin it
Oh,
for
go
you.
ahead.
The puppets.
Yeah, I know that. Don't go too far because I don't know much about the puppets yet, but I know they're alive, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of got that impression.
Yeah. There's one of them alive anyways. Yeah, so they got a live puppet, and then you got the woman from alternate universe.
Franklin the demon.
Franklin the demon. The fairy godmother. Oh, man, there's a couple others in there. Oh, you got the space station. Well, the station they're in. That's Zeke's woman. And she responds to him.
Kind of like the TARDIS and the Doctor.
Oh.
Yeah, she, just to hear him talk to her. Yeah, baby, you know what I like. I was like, oh my God.
So, excellent. Check out both of them.
Yes, definitely worth it.
Let's throw out some more recommendations as we go on.
Yeah, I would recommend the first maybe season or two of Black Tapes was pretty good.
Yeah, don't go down that rabbit hole. They're great again until they're not.
Yeah. Then you had, what was that other one? Tannis.
Tannis was good. I just kind of left it behind because I don't know. It went on a break, and did it ever come back?
Oh, it came back. It went way past what I thought it was going to go to.
A lot of fiction podcasts do that. I think these writers get started and they got great ideas, and then it just kind of goes off the rails, and I don't know.
The great ideas just quit coming to them. Instead of just trying to finish it off and be done with it, they just, well, you know what? I think I can make this work. No, you can't make it work.
Didn't work.
So George is not alone.
George.
Or Martin.
Oh,
Yeah.
No. There's apparently a lot of writers out there that have a problem finishing.
Now, I will admit that the soundtrack, well, the opening theme song to Black Tapes is one of my favorite. That is one of my favorite podcast openings. That little song they have with it. That is one of my favorite ones. Pretty much the only one I can remember all of them. That's why it's my favorite.
Yep, it was good.
Because I like the spooky, supernatural. Halloween is my Christmas. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, he likes fake holidays.
Yep.
All holidays are fake. All holidays are real.
Yep.
All depends on your perspective, I guess.
I had a Christmas tree that was decorated with, instead of an angel on top, I had a plastic skull up there. The garland was black and purple that had little bats and pumpkins and stuff wrapped around it. And I had little skeletons hanging off of it. It was just...
Blasphemy.
No, it ain't.
Have you not done a Harry Potter themed tree yet?
No, I haven't.
With like a sorting hat topper?
Not yet. I was looking at buying me a sorting hat.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy on TikTok that makes them. But I just couldn't part with $800.
Woo! I see that thing better talk for $800.
Yeah, neither could I.
It don't talk, but I'm going to tell you right now, it looks close enough to almost a real thing.
It better speak.
He like I said, I'll bring it up when we get off of here and let you watch it. He does a damn good. It's all hand done, but holy crap, I could not come up with that kind. Now, $200-$300, I might have done that, but $800, I just couldn't come up with that kind of cash. Because it'd be something I'd actually want to wear to the Wizarding World. First, trying to get it on the plane. Because I'd have to wear it on the plane. Because I wouldn't want to try to shove it in a bag.
No, it would ruin it.
Yeah.
For $800, I'm sleeping in the thing.
You got any recommendations over there, Corey?
Not for podcast.
Well, what you got?
All I was going to bring up is that, House of the Dragon Season 2 comes out June 16th. So we will be breaking down the first season of that. Probably literally that Saturday podcast before it. So June 15th.
So I need to go back through and watch them.
Yeah, everybody may want to brush yourself up on it.
Brush up on them. I got to watch. I never finished watching the first one.
So yeah, I sat down and watched 8 of the 10 episodes in one day. Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday I watched literally the first 8 episodes of the first season, and then proceeded to listen to the first 2 hours. Well, no, I listened to 2 hours of the book that's based off of that the show is based off of. Now, the book, it goes into detail about the people, the Aegon the Conqueror and all them. But I just went fast forwarded to the part where where the book gets into what the show's getting into, and so yeah, I've basically listened. It's funny, the first 8 episodes of this first season House of the Dragon, that takes place in 2 hours in the book. And what I mean is I listen to the audiobook. So 2 hours of the audiobook is the first 8 episodes. The last 2 episodes of the season take place over like a 3-hour period in the audiobook. So it's just crazy how they went into so much detail about this one part, but then glazed over some details at the end. It's still really good. Rewatching it, they've done a really good job with this show, sticking to the book and everything.
Well, they learned their lessons, I think, from the fiasco at the end of Game of Thrones.
Well, I mean, it's also, if you look back at Game of Thrones, the greatest season of Game of Thrones, they had books to go by.
Point.
When they ran out of books, the show went downhill.
Yeah. Well, I kind of like season 7. Even
Well,
though
so
they
do
didn't
I.
have a...
Well, I mean, season 6 didn't have a book to go on, and season 6 was the best season. But I'm assuming they probably had some of the book from George for season 6. Because I'm assuming he's written at least some of his 6th book, even though it's never coming out. He's written some of it. But yeah, I didn't necessarily mind season 7 of Game of Thrones. But I would put season 7 of Game of Thrones on par with season 1 of House of the Dragon, where it's kind of fast paced. Things happen a little quicker than they probably should, but it's still, the story's good. And like I said, I've listened to the book multiple times, and they've stuck to the book with how the characters act and how the characters are. So, well, mostly. Now, we'll get into it whenever we do the podcast. But, yeah, just expect a House of the Dragon podcast right before the new season drops.
Yeah, I have to go through and watch all them again. I can't remember.
Yeah, I have to go back and refresh on it, too.
So
like I said, I never even watched the last 2 episodes.
You didn't watch the last, 4 episodes.
Was it the 4? I know I didn't watch some of them. I never finished it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
They changed Rhaenyra's on you and it just murdered you.
Yeah, you quit after her first episode, the new Rhaenyra, the old Rhaenyra, was episode 6. And I think that's the only episode you watched with her.
No, I watched a couple after they changed her to the weak, spineless freaking thing that they turned her into. I like the fact that when she was growing up, I mean, she was fearless. She didn't care. She done things she wanted to. And then it was just, boom. Nah, she's this little weak creature that needs to be taken care of. And I was like, nah, I don't like that.
Yeah, she's not really that. But
Life broke her, man.
yeah, there's things that happen that definitely change her.
Well,
and there's things that are going to happen that's going to change Allison, too.
Yeah.
Probably episode 2 or 3 of this season 2 is... Yeah,
All right,
gonna,
I'll either rewatch them or I'll listen to somebody that broke them down episode by episode.
I'm gonna throw a quick question at you and see what you get. Throw back at me. Quick. What was the most cringe moment of that series?
Oh, any of the birth scenes?
No, Footman. Footman was just ooh.
Oh, Lars the Clubfoot.
Yeah.
Now, for me, any of the birth scenes, I was, especially just rewatching.
Birth scenes.
Yeah.
When the kids are being born.
When the kids are being born.
Oh, that's just kind of gory.
I
agree. Yeah.
I covered my face. I was like, nope, I don't want to watch this.
No, that's just gore.
I got 5 kids. That don't bother me none.
Yeah, I don't have any, so no.
It was just over, I kind of glazed over those.
I mean, I can eat a potted meat sandwich while I'm gutting a deer. It don't bother me one bit, so.
Yeah, I'm not going to go that far, but.
So the gore part don't bother me too much.
I mean, if that bothered you, did it? How about when the Valerian guy lost the top of his head?
Well, they don't bother me.
He got to keep his tongue, though.
Yeah. It just made it easier to get to. Hey, you want his tongue? Let me help you out.
Classic scene from Damon.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I liked him in it, but he started getting a little weak towards the end of it, too.
You just ain't. I don't know. Like you'll see. You'll see. I know everything.
I need to rewatch it. 'Cause like I said, I never watched the last couple episodes, and things might change.
And you never listened to the book, so.
Well, yeah, I've never listened. I tried.
I've listened to the book multiple times, so I know exactly where things are heading.
I'm probably just going to stick with the show. I'm probably not going to dive back into the book.
Me,
I like so good though, man. The book's better than.
I listened through it once, and I know where things are going, but I'm just going to stick with the show.
My thing is, if there's a book to it, I want to watch the movies or TV series, whatever it is, first.
We don't need another Dune happening here.
Yeah, we just hit the stop button.
Yeah, but I want to watch the movie first. That way, I'm not biased to the movies. Right. That way, I can enjoy the movies without like, well, that didn't happen. This didn't happen. What's freaking going on over here? Why they completely changed this person?
They've done a pretty good job about sticking to the books. And
they kept it pretty accurate.
Yeah, if you had read the books, you wouldn't hate Rhaenyra's character as much.
I don't hate her. It's just they weakened her. I don't like her when she's weak.
Like I said, you haven't listened to the book, so
yeah.
Anyway, we're not supposed to be doing this now. We got to say,
yeah, we done started on. We done started our review.
That's a whole other podcast that we're gonna do later. So yeah, but I don't know with our draft, do we?
We're gonna put up a poll.
That's what I was gonna say. Are we gonna put up a poll to see who won, or
results on the last one?
We just gonna leave it be? Yeah. I'm pretty sure my team
dominated it. Apparently,
Jackie dominated on that one. Granted, I voted on myself, and my son voted on me.
Yeah,
and we had one other person.
And I think there may have been a misfire, maybe.
No, he could have changed it if he wanted to. You can vote, then take it off, and then vote for somebody else.
Yeah.
But we will have to declare you the victor on that one.
Yes. Well, it was just a given.
No. I mean,
I told you I had my dude making the Felix Felicis. It was just a given right there. Automatically going to happen. He didn't accidentally hit me. Felix Felicis kicked in, and that's what made me win.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, I don't know.
My boy Slughorn done pulled it off for me again.
See, and this is the difference between that draft and this draft. That draft, and even look back now, in my opinion, my team was by far the best team. This draft we just now did, my team's not the best team. It's just the team I wanted. So, for this one, that's what I said. We'll probably throw a poll up. Although I will wait and throw the poll up after the podcast has been out for a little while. So, some people, Jason, don't vote on the poll before they listen to the podcast.
You leave Jason alone. Like I said, it wasn't his fault.
Dude, I didn't mention any names. You didn't hear me say your name on there, did you? No.
That's it. So all I needed was that one person, and it was a set match. Boom, gone. I won. Couldn't beat it.
Yeah, it's not like Snape's just as talented.
Well, see,
with potions.
Like I said, he is talented, but if he was as talented as Slughorn, why did they want Slughorn?
Because Slughorn was Voldemort's favorite teacher. It's that simple. Slughorn was Voldemort's favorite teacher.
Yeah, but he ain't that sentimental when it comes to teachers and stuff.
It's still, and Slughorn, the main reason they wanted him is Slughorn is the one that told Voldemort about Horcruxes. So Voldemort looks at it as if Dumbledore gets his hand on him, he could learn about my secrets. So that's the main reason that he wanted Slughorn.
I don't think that's why he wanted him.
Yeah.
I honestly think he wanted him for his potion skills.
No, he didn't care about that. Voldemort wanted him because he didn't want the information getting out. And he was his favorite teacher.
Well, he wouldn't have just sent Death Eaters to talk to him. He would have just killed him if he didn't want his secrets to get out. He killed anybody that could oppose him. So it ain't like he couldn't have killed him.
And they may have killed him, but
yet
he was hiding.
One man slipped right under his nose the whole time.
Yeah.
I hate to admit it, but that may be the most powerful character in the book.
Oh yeah, Snape.
Really think about it.
I don't think he's the most powerful. Now is
Aside from maybe Dumbledore, and yeah, that's about it.
I believe it was his hate for him when he killed Lily is what made him be able to fool Voldemort like he did.
That was a lot of it, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, because Voldemort couldn't understand love, and Sirius loved Lily, so he just couldn't battle that. Don't get me wrong. I honestly believe Snape was stronger than Voldemort. I honestly believe that.
I think so, actually.
I honestly believe that. But my thing is, everybody was so terrified of Voldemort, but it would have been so easy to kill him.
That's another thing with Snape. I don't think he was afraid of anything.
Snape wasn't afraid of him.
Yeah.
You know, Snape had that mindset he wanted to be a Death Eater until it took away the one he loved. That's when he had his remorse. He didn't have no remorse for nobody else. Didn't have no remorse for Harry. Because when Dumbledore was on there talking to him, you know, he didn't give a damn about Harry. He just worried about Lily.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're drifting again.
Yeah, we could drift through this for another hour or so. Trust me.
Yeah. That draft's done, over with.
Well, we wasn't talking about drafting all that time. We just talking about who was stronger and why.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, love. That's what done it.
Either way, Snape was my first pick, and he was the most powerful. So that's that. But like I said, our draft this time around was the heist draft, and you know, I will put a poll up on Instagram, but it'll be later. You know, I'll give people time to listen to the podcast.
Only problem with putting a poll up for that, unless somebody watches all those movies.
Yeah, they're not going to.
Yeah,
and I don't really think this one matters who really won, because we're not battling each other. We're literally just completing a heist.
Yeah.
And so it's more, I guess the better way to do it is just, you know, you can leave a comment on the post on
exactly
if you think our team would actually be able to complete the heist, or if you think it would fail.
Or if you have your own team, or it's like, well, y'all should have picked these people.
Yeah.
Pick your own team. Post them up there. Let us see what you got in mind.
Yeah.
We would love to see what somebody else picks on there and puts out.
Yeah, because I'm sure there's people that we didn't even name off when we was naming off people we forgot.
I guarantee it. I've watched so many freaking movies, I can't remember half of them.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a whole lot better people than what I thought of. But it's just at the time I was looking, you know, technically, not who I wanted, but who I thought could get the job done.
Yeah. That, like I said, that changed some of my picks. The what we were robbing changed some of my picks, but
yeah. Now if we would have done it like we wanted to see who was going to do it, that means we would have broke it down Dungeons and Dragons style, and we would have had a scenario. You come in, roll, pick this got tripped. What are you going to do with this? It could have been hours of, but that's...
Yeah, I'm not trying to do something like that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be a DM on that one either.
No, if I wanted that, I'd just play Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Anyway, I believe that's it's going to do it for tonight's pod.
Yeah. What are we going to do next week?
What are we going to do next week?
I don't know.
Oh, we'll figure it out about Thursday.
That's how it goes.
The way it goes.
That's how it
That's
goes every
usually
week.
what we do.
Yeah. Might be a free-for-all.
So, I don't know.
Or if y'all have some ideas,
yeah,
hit us up on Instagram. Pop an idea up there you want, Jason. If you have an idea that you want to hear us talk about, throw it up on there. We'll do it.
Yep. All right,
Well,
then.
that'd be us. That's us for tonight.
See ya.
All right, we're out.
Later.